All right. So you guys ready to fight your first battle?
Absolutely.
We are. Jacques, are you ready?
Yeah.
Jacques.
So since Jacques' player is once more absent, we have to reassign his unit to somebody else. So I would say,
He went away with a strange wizard. He said he would be back by now, but they just left through
yeah.
a weird portal. Like made a circle with his hands, and he stepped through it. It was like, we gotta save the multiverse of madness or whatever.
That sounds right. Yeah. Um.
Jack's just fighting incomprehensible like monstrosities with Doctor Strange.
He's gonna come back at level 20.
I mean, then he'd be useful.
Right?
Ew.
If he bothers to come back at all.
We will find out.
Just gotta treat them
Uh,
how they treat the non-consistent players in Critical Role, where it's like, yes, you're here today.
Yeah, if it wasn't Jacques, that would be fine.
yeah.
Can you imagine if the first campaign revolved around what was her name, Pike?
Imagine if Percy was just gone for the first couple months.
That seems like a very Percy thing to do, actually.
Yeah, you know.
Percy's character felt definitely like, oh yeah, I'm gone for months at a time, and I came back with a shadow team, but he's bigger.
That's true. It's an allegory for STDs. Anyways.
So let's see. So he was gonna command the demi-humans, the former slave laborers.
I'll take him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I kind of figured you'd be the one to take them since you only have one unit.
I also want the demi-humans to care about me, so I
Yeah.
want them.
For deployment.
If I'm remembering this correctly, I have the halfling chefs and dwarf smiths, correct?
That is correct, yes. And Aerith has the orcs and the civilians.
I remember last time we were going back and forth if Nash or I had like the elves. No.
I think Nash has the elves.
I steal them.
Okay.
And then you have the horsemen, your horsemen.
Okay.
But we're not doing the martial advantages quite yet because that's more complicated than just running a battle.
Do our characters become part of the little they don't really do anything, but they're just like part of the little mob?
No, they
don't. Yeah, they don't show up on this map. No.
The system is built with the assumption that your characters aren't contributing because they might be doing like a separate.
I just meant in a sense like, oh, okay, you're commanding these guys, you're probably in that unit.
No.
It's like
no.
Okay.
Which is also why you can command like your proficiency bonus worth of units.
Yeah, so my take on that is that's why I introduced for each unit a character, an NPC character who is the actual like captain who's going to be doing the commanding in battle, and you just basically your character is assumed to have like given them some kind of vague order about what the order of battle they want to be, and then they execute it, but they do it based on your decisions for that unit. So that's kind of how I'm working it.
Yeah, that works. I think
Who is the captain of the demi-humans?
That would be
Oh, actually,
I missed them. Yeah, I missed who was the captain of
Oh
them.
no, it was the Goliath lady, the paladin.
Yes.
Oh, awesome!
That's right.
Her. She's awesome.
Laura Enzo.
I keep on forgetting because I forget that Goliaths are considered demi-humans.
And the Elven Artisans is the guy that is going to make the bed sheets, right?
No.
That's correct.
He's on the list here somewhere.
Is it
Lorenzo?
I'm going to ride around on her shoulder.
Yeah, you probably could.
Nasir. Here you go. The commander of the elves.
What a fucking nonce.
I need him. He must survive amongst everybody else.
Well,
we'll get his stupid freaking bed sheets. Get out of here with those.
I have
that's why I got them bows. They're safe now.
You need them?
I need books and bed sheets. That's all that I want in life.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and go over the rules since most of you didn't bother to read them, I think.
I read them 5 minutes ago, but I skimmed them.
So I think some of you did some of the battles that we did with Kingdoms and Warfare, right?
You
Yes.
did, yeah.
Or not with
I
Kingdoms and Warfare, with
Strongholds
well, I
and
guess we did
Followers. You did
Strongholds
the
and
one
Followers.
Green Sea Gate. I don't know who was part of that.
I think some of you guys were there for that. I'm pretty
Was
Yeah.
sure.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was not.
Okay.
I was part of
Uh,
multiple warfares in the original.
Yeah. So it's very similar. The statistics are all the same. But the idea is now you fight on this grid, and so now there's an official positioning system. So I don't have to homebrew that like I did for the previous campaign. And each of you can command up to your proficiency bonus worth of units on the field. So yeah, so eventually you'll get more, and we can discuss more things about like, well, what if we recruit more units than we have people available? We'll figure that out later. I've got some ideas on that.
That would be so many units, though.
Yeah, well, that would be 18 units at this point, assuming
Yeah.
that all of you bother to show up.
So 15 units.
Yeah,
So
15
50.
units. That's still a lot. So each unit has a tier, in addition to its like normal stat line that we had previously. And there's a couple of different ways that the battle can end. So if at any point during the battle, one side or the other has a total amount of tier that is double or more the other side, then that the other side, the outnumbered side, retreats and loses. If you guys get a TPK or you TPK the enemy commanders, then whichever army it is also retreats. So those are the two different ways that you can kind of end the battle. But notably, if you win the battle, that doesn't necessarily that you win the combat with the enemy commanders that you're fighting. There's what is it? It's called like a victory surge or something like that, where it's basically you get a big bonus that's meant to kind of like push you over the edge of like give you an advantage in the actual battle or your fight, your combat. I'm looking for it here. Where is that?
Are we doing both Warfare and Combat today, or are we just doing Warfare?
I was gonna try and do them simultaneously.
Okay, you're the
Because
DM. You're the DM.
yeah,
But I think that might be a bit much.
okay, all right, yeah, especially for the first battle. So you're right.
If
So
a
let's go
few
ahead and
turns in, everybody's getting it swimmingly, then we can probably jump into it. But
yeah.
like,
Well, it's also the combat for the armies is intended to be faster than combat. So we'll see how many rounds it goes. So to start off, we need to roll initiative.
and it's your
Uh,
character's initiative.
your character's initiative.
Because fuck me, am I right?
It's not much better. You're at this plus wound.
Let's
Oh,
see.
you have a plus?
Do I have to roll for each individual one?
No, it's just
No. It's so you're going to be moving all your units together.
I rolled a 1 and still
Yeah.
I'm going ahead of the halflings.
Yep.
Ahead of
Yeah,
me
you
too.
are.
This is easier to keep track of if I am. I'm realizing that this is definitely made for tabletop and not for Roll20.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, I'll have to get little VR headsets.
Yeah.
Use
I will
Tabletop
die.
Simulator.
You
We
get
could-
you guys.
Honestly, I've been meaning to pick up Tabletop Simulator regardless. So.
I
And
have
I
it.
know
I
that
have
it's
it.
in Tabletop Simulator.
Let's see here.
Blood Bowl's in
Yes.
Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah,
including
but
all
I'm
the other
not
Warhammer
doing
stuff.
Blood Bowl on tabletop. Are you insane?
People do it.
How much is Tabletop Simulator right now?
No.
Slur's already put all this work in to the units here.
I know. I was just curious.
Oh, that's perfect because he's.
It's funny.
Regardless, I
Okay.
do have a comment on
2,
deployment.
3, 4.
I think it would make the most sense if the UDC takes the center behind the stone walls.
We can discuss it, but deployment happens in reverse initiative order. So you will actually be
Yeah.
putting down units first because your initiative is so shit.
Yes, thank you. But I want to discuss it before we do anything so that we're in agreement.
Yeah. So
Or
the two
potential agreement.
the two main things that we need to remember for deployment are artillery can only go in the center.
Yes.
So the archers have to go in the center. The civilians, because this isn't going to happen in a lot of battles, but we have it here. The civilians also need to go into the center so that they're protected. I'm saying this as Lev, not as persistence.
Right.
And that in order to protect the center, you need to have units, any units in the vanguard, but then a unit per rank in the rear to protect, I believe.
Yes.
No, as long as you have one unit in the rear, it can cover the whole rear.
One unit
But
in
if
the
that
rear covers
unit
the
is
whole year? Okay.
yeah, and it's but the problem is if that unit is destroyed, then your rear is exposed. So it's a question of how worried are you about being attacked from the rear?
So what I was going to comment on is if we put the UDDC in the center, behind the stone walls, they're going to have a pretty good AC, as it were. Their defense will be 16.
Right.
If we then put the orcs to one flank by the keep walls and the demi-humans to the other, while potentially the hostiles could move in to the spot that would kind of be opened up next to the UDDC in the vanguard, that would allow them to actually double up our attacks on them from either side. Because whoever's attacking UDDC from directly in front will have a harder time doing it, whereas the UDDC can attack to the sides, and we could hopefully whittle down those forces even faster, and would also leave the option open to retreat into the keep if necessary.
Sounds good. Demi-humans will take left.
And then I would probably want to put the levied smiths and halflings, because they have the lowest base stats in the rear until the enemy cavalry is finished, and then they can move forward.
I was actually going to say that Jacques would probably order persistence, because I can speak for him since he's not here. Jacques would probably order persistence to take care of the rear defenses to make sure the civilians and archers are kept safe. So
Yep.
I will focus on deploying my units in the rear.
That makes sense to me.
Where did you want the orcs again? I'm so sorry.
Well,
Here,
Nash
think,
claimed
right?
the left
Or-
flank, so yeah, the right reserve. So next to the keep wall, just on the outside.
Do we need to have
has
them
everybody
in
rolled
reserve,
initiative?
or can we just have them
Yes,
in
but I
vanguard?
didn't click on
Makes
my
sense,
thing.
go in. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I thought I clicked on it. I have it currently selected.
Here, let me
It's
add a
wonky
turn.
with some of the stuff.
You have
rolled-
you're 0 with the headless hunt. So.
Yeah, it doesn't actually matter for Cell as much because cavalry don't deploy in.
They can just do
And
whatever the
Cell,
fuck
please
they
attack
want.
the enemy cavalry immediately. We want to
Yeah,
kill the enemy
that
cavalry
is,
first.
If one thing above all others, artillery and cavalry try to attack the enemy cavalry. That is the primary goal. If we can eliminate their cavalry advantage, then that'll make the battle significantly easier.
You have the
Because-
demi-humans on there twice.
Do I? Oh, oops.
Man, that's crazy. I thought you were just
I'm the
supposed to
one who
put
needs
the. I
them.
thought you were supposed to send the cavalry into the mud to get shot at or something.
Yeah, well, the French did it and it didn't work out well for them.
Oh man.
Yeah, Agnicorn.
Uh,
We all learned the wrong
Okay.
lessons from history.
There we go. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got everybody. So I'm going to sort order descending.
I don't know. I
So
think
we're gonna
cavalry's
start-
best when it's
No,
slow and it can be
no,
pulled
you
off the
sort
horse.
order ascending first.
Well, yeah. Actually, I need to. Yeah. Just do it with everybody. Okay, so Kuzco, you get to deploy your troops first.
Both?
Yes, you deploy all of them now.
Okay. I'll deploy the Marines. Hold on. I gotta scroll this out a little bit. Actually, I'll deploy them there and then there.
Okay. And then Lev.
Short stacks in the
Here.
back.
And then that would be Nash.
Yeah. And then you'd want the elves. They have to be in the center. Yep. Perfect.
I kind of. Oh wait, it's 1 unit period in the Vanguard area, so it doesn't matter which rank the archers and civilians are in. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's assumed that they're covering the rear and flanks.
Okay.
There's like a whole chart.
Yeah,
In
I
the
I
thing.
I read it up, but I also drank a full can of Mai Tai. So
Yeah, because there's
And Mai Tai.
yeah, Cutwater spirits.
But all you need is fruit juice and rum.
Yeah, and I can get it in a can.
okay, and so then they have to deploy. So
And
they're gonna
now we
deploy
actually see
the
what they've
stormtroopers
got.
in front. Their militia company in the front, and then they have some arquebusiers.
If they are artillery, they would have to be in the reserve or in the center.
Okay, so they are in the center. Let's see, and then they have some cavalry.
I have a when you're done deploying, Thur, I have a question.
Yeah. Do I want to do this? Because they also actually have.
Oh no, they have so much more cavalry than we do.
And these guys. Bring up the rear.
Oh. They have less infantry than I expected.
Okay. So then the orcs and the civilians.
Yeah,
So-
hold on. My roll 20 just crashed.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
I have a question, Thur, just while she gets rebooted.
Sure.
It was my understanding and reading that the benefit to the reserves is that you can stack units on top of each other for when you have more units than can fit on the field, and then move them into adjacent spaces as need arises. If we do not have a plethora of reserves, what benefit do we gain from deploying in reserves besides just if we, instead of deploying the dragons, I know the dragons are behind the wall at the moment, but what benefit do we have to putting them in reserves as opposed to putting them in the vanguard? I couldn't see one when I was reading.
I don't think so. I don't think there is one. I mean, the
The reserves
defense.
are just there to patch up holes in the line usually. So if the rear gets bombarded, they can go to the rear to back it up.
Yeah. I remember if you're in the rear, you can be attacked by cavalry.
Yeah.
Putting the old and children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to be in the center because then they're protected. And then the demi-humans and orcs can be actually in at least the fortified areas, and they can move and the first turn as needed.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's hard to show off on the map, but we did find that little underground, at least armory. So I'm trying to like
Mhm.
shove most of them down there.
Yeah, well, this is an abstraction.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to show.
Um, so I do know that so remember, if you fail a morale test, so here, let me show you something. I'll bring up the stat block for these guys. So let's just look at the Dragonborn here. So look at the withdraw maneuver.
That's what I mean. I think it might be better to
Yeah.
actually put the orcs and demi-humans in the vanguard as opposed to in
Well,
the reserve.
So my original thinking, I thought they had significantly more infantry. So I thought it would be better to have them move in so that we could have 2 units attack them at the same time. They have a lot less than I was
Which of
thinking.
course is valid. Like if this was not a training one, I would say okay, just putting him in the vanguard was just a tactical mistake, or putting him in the reserve was a tactical mistake. And we can also just move out of the reserve and into the vanguard. On
Yeah,
the next turn.
so on your turn you can move one space, and then you can also use you have an action,
Yeah.
which you normally would use to attack, but you can also use it to basically dash another square. So they can get up and like into here um on their first turn, and then they would be, flanking. Um
Yeah.
but yeah, giving yourself room to retreat into the fortress is actually a good move because it'll help preserve your units.
Can we
Um,
put the demi-humans up front in the vanguard then, just as a
Or is it
just
too late because
just
they
we're
were
learning?
deployed?
uh,
Yeah, it's a
well, the
DM
reason you
question.
wasn't the reason you put them there is because you thought that the infantry they didn't have as much infantry as they did.
No, the other
That
way.
was
We
why
thought,
Kuzco suggested it.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
also think, doesn't it, if we don't have anybody in reserve, the reserve collapses, and so we wouldn't be able to use that row.
Does it? Well,
Yes.
so it effectively collapses, but then we regain it in the sense of it's still there. It's just there's no one in it. You
Well,
ignore
so
it
that's
until
that's
someone
something
moves
that I
into it.
wasn't very clear on,
Yeah.
especially like with so if it's just like a blank field, that makes sense. But if it's with this fort on the field, it kind of doesn't make sense for it to collapse like that.
I literally think it's just an organizational thing where if it's a field that you don't currently need to worry about, you collapse it to save space. I don't think that it's saying that it's literally gone.
I mean, this
At
world
least
has a
that's just
lot of
how I
magic.
understand it. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Flat packing things
Might
is
just cease to
save
exist. You don't
space.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say that the fortifications will keep those ranks from collapsing. So your rear can collapse, and all of the Alvarez ranks can collapse, but your Vanguard, Reserve, and Center cannot collapse because they have fortifications in them.
Okay, sounds good.
That's going to be my ruling.
Do we
I'm
want to
also
put?
going to rule. I'm also going to rule that the reason you put the demi-humans where they were was because of your lack of intelligence on the uh, forces arrayed against you, and so I am going to rule that they have to stay where you put them. But the orcs, because they're able to react and move into a better position for you, so they can be in front.
All right, works for me.
Um, so then the headless hunt.
Bad intelligence. Very bad intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so both armies are deployed. Let me go ahead and put initiative order back into descending. And let me go ahead and set the scene a little bit for you. So you guys have been preparing all of your troops for the past few days. Digging in, fortifying, getting everybody's wounds tended to spirits raised in preparation for fending off this initial thrust of the Empire back at your rebellious followers. And dawn on this day arises, and you see the banners of the Empire arrayed against you with the sun at their backs, marching towards you. It is the middle of summer. It's been a hot few days, and it's been getting hotter. And today, it actually hit 100 degrees. I did not plan this. I have a weather kind of thing that I roll for, and I just happened to roll that today is a very hot day. So we are going to be fighting in sweltering heat.
Oh no! It's just like Blood Bowl.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Most of our units wouldn't care about them. I'm kidding.
A significant amount.
I'm not sure if you
No.
missed it. There was a whole discussion, like rant Cell went on about the Khemri being affected by sweltering heat.
Well, yes,
And
I
we-
accounted for that. So this is because if you check the weather, it is actually 100 degrees today,
Oof.
which is the point at which the DM's guide says that hot weather effects come in. So there wasn't anything in the actual book, so I made something up. So we'll see how it goes. I tried to keep it relatively simple, and a lot of people don't care about it, but it will affect some people.
Oh, that sucks. Except for all of our Dragonborn and Undead. Our most important units. Sorry, orcs.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Those orcs don't got shirts on. I feel like they should be fine.
That,
They don't
Are,
have
that
are, are,
orcs-
these, are these are these jungle orcs or are these desert orcs?
I don't know. Are you
Whichever
kidding me?
ones
Uh,
Look at that!
are you
Look at
talking
that
about?
dinner plate he has strapped to his belly button. He's gonna get a
They're
belly button burn.
forest orcs, I believe.
Oh, we might be in trouble.
Okay.
Then again, are these Lord of the Rings orcs? Or do they hate the sun?
And with the sun at their backs, the Empire's forces charge. So let's go ahead and let's just get right into it.
I used to walk to school for an hour in this weather.
Hey, me too.
This just reminds me of one summer. Like, it's gonna be hot as hell today. We're gonna do like an hour or two work at like 7 a.m. Before it gets too hot, and yours looks like a thick fog across the land, and it's like just digging trenches in this fucking muggy fog. I was like, this is awful, dude. I'm only doing this for a few hours.
Man, humidity is just terrible. God, I
Which
hate
is
it.
this place is probably really bad right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, it just rained a few days ago, remember? And it is extremely hot, so it is
And it is
very
a swamp.
muggy.
Ugh.
And it's right next to a swamp.
All right.
So Cell, you get to go first. So cavalry can attack any other cavalry unit or any exposed unit, which in this case would be basically anybody except for the arquebusiers right here.
We want you to target cavalry.
I want to let you in on a little tactic here. I don't know how it works in this game, but charging our one cavalry into two cavalry and an open archer unit, this sounds like a good way to get our cavalry fucking owned.
Fun,
But that's
fun
not
fact,
how it works
that's not how
in
it
the
works in this
rules.
game.
Yeah.
You're more likely to be injured charging an infantry column.
Yep. Because
In this situation, I would have my cavalry run around until their cavalry engage with something.
I mean, it's essentially you think of the cavalry sparring on the side without any supporting units. It's like scouting feints, essentially.
This just seems like it's like I'm gonna charge the light cavalry, and then the slave catchers come from the rear, and then you get your fucking cavalry sandwiched between two cavalry, and it's like, oh, they're dead.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie,
not how it
I
works,
thought
though.
you made
Skirmishing.
that up. I thought you made the slave catchers up. I didn't read the unit name. I thought that was just a cellism.
No. I came up with that unit name way before this whole thing started, so I was like, well, that all works.
Yeah. No,
But
it fits.
on the other hand, the problem here is going by the rules of how this works. Their cavalry is attack our one cavalry anyways. So
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. So
archers can also
it
attack
sounds
anyone
like
on the
you always want
battlefield.
more cavalry than your opponent here, which
Yes.
is
Yes.
a
Yes.
shame.
Which,
Yeah.
which
That we
funnily
only have
enough,
one.
is very similar to actual warfare. It's just horses are expensive,
well, it was
We need-
for
we
a
need more
certain period of
pikes.
time.
which we're still
Mhm.
in.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Hopefully we can get some more cavalry after
Don't,
this.
don't
All
bring
right,
your
I'm
Bolshevik
gonna
bullshit into
assume
this.
I'm gonna assume the light cavalry are the weaker targets. So we're gonna go in there.
Okay.
And I guess so I click on this. Do I just so I hit attack, right?
Yes, you should be able to just hit the attack macro. Uh,
Seems
okay,
pretty
so
good.
This is
I had the
12th
thing
Imperial
open.
Light Cavalry. So their defense is 12. Yep, so you hit. So you automatically do 1 damage, right? Hang on.
This is cavalry. I think they do too. Or do I have to do
No,
power?
you need to do
No,
a
this is-
power test now.
Yeah, the power test is what does the 2.
Oh.
I know they have warbread. I have to do the power test for warbread, so I can't do anything yet.
No, you are supposed to do it because you successfully
I'll
attacked.
let the power test. I was like,
Okay,
I
so the
wasn't sure if I
power
was supposed to wait for
succeeded.
something here.
Damn.
Alright,
So-
let's see.
I can take a command test. Let's see here. Succeeding a power test. I assume that I succeed the power test. And if I do that, I can take a command test, DC 10. Then I can attack again.
Yes, that is how it works.
All right, command. All right, fuck. God damn it.
Okay,
Well,
but you still did 3
3
damage to them total, because you do 1 damage for the successful attack test, and then 2 damage for your successful power test. So they're at 3. So they become diminished, right? Because it's
Mhm.
at 3.
And they have to immediately take a morale.
Yeah.
During this situation, I'm gonna like cast fly on my skeletal horse, and I'm just gonna be like fucking prancing around in the air.
DC 13 morale test. Okay. So we'll do morale. Ooh, they fail, so they immediately take another casualty.
Nerds.
They thought they cast us down, mangled and bloodied, but we shall drag them into the mud.
Does Cell also have the archers, or is that?
No, that's
No.
Nash.
That's Nash.
Damn
yeah.
it, Nash. Why
I
couldn't
did
you
all
have
the
rolled
people
higher?
work while he was messing
I
with
know.
demi-humans. But yeah.
I mean, with his initiative, we all expected him to do much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
you just
quick
rolled
question-
a 1 though.
Is
I used my 1 unit, so.
besides the extra loss from being diminished for morale, do they suffer any other penalties? I don't see that they do.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Certain abilities can only be used against diminished units.
Yeah,
or
but it's not like
require
they
there
We
to be
haven't
have-
a
gotten
diminished
there
unit
yet.
next to them.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
like they have disadvantage on attacks or anything.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
And cavalry can't withdraw to prevent the extra damage from the morale fail. So.
That is correct. Yes. Okay. So that puts us at the Confederates.
I think being diminished is important though, because don't you have to take morale tests every like 2 weeks or something like that?
No, that was in the old rules. So
Oh.
now it just happens once. So you can't have a cascading failure like you could before.
Oh, I like that part. Oh well.
Okay. So Aerith, per all of your units are vulnerable to the heat. So I need each of them to make a morale check.
Yeah.
All right, the Confederates make it. What about the civilians? How are the civilians feeling?
At least
Oh,
the
it's fine.
civilians get to do advantage.
How do I roll advantage with this?
Yeah, I think you just do it twice.
These civilians hiding in
Oh,
their
they're
bunkers.
they're good
are
on
just,
that
like,
one.
Passing
The
out from the
children
heat.
are having a good time.
And they're
They're
good on
fine.
that one. Okay.
All right, everybody's fine. The heat
They're
hasn't gotten to
they're
them yet.
playing in the moat water. The insect fish are very nice today.
Yeah, it might as well
It's
be
like
a thing.
just like little centipedes with fishtails or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Something cursed.
Gross. I hate this
Okay,
place. We
so
gotta
They
go.
have they have fucked up. There's like water centipedes, right? They got super long legs. They just run across
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also just centipedes who can be in the water.
Anyways, Aerith, kill those soldiers.
Maybe there's normal
Oh,
fish,
God,
but they
but
got
yeah,
like
I'm
those
gonna
those
attack these guys.
parasites that live like
you
the
do
fish
have to
tongue.
advance one space forward in order to do that.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. So you move around to their flank. All right, go ahead and make an attack test. I believe that hits. So go ahead and make a power test. Toughness. Got it on the nose. So that's going to be, what, 2 casualties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moved up and got a chunk out of them. Do you want the refugees to do anything yet?
They're fine. They're fine where they are right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So it is the Empire's turn. So let's see. So they need to make some morale checks.
Fail.
So they need to do morale. They're fine.
Damn it.
Morale.
Only the brave ones are left.
They're also fine. The zombies don't need to make one.
Why are they making it with advantage?
They're humans, so yeah, they make it with advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No. How
Yep.
are you rolling advantage with the?
I have it written into the macro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for all the human units, I have it written into the macro that they
Got
have
it.
advantage on this. On
If
the roll.
human, then advantage.
Right. Okay,
So,
so the
they're
arquebusiers become disorganized.
Oh, thank Niv.
No, it's not the arquebusiers though. It's the militia, unless he did it out
Fuck.
of order. Or
No,
wait,
it's the fourth
No.
militia company is the arquebusiers. It's the first militia
Oh.
company. That
first and
is-
fourth.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I sh-
numbering.
Okay. Is that a
Today the
good-
fourth was
Here we
found
go.
wanting.
So they are feeling the heat. Actually, I need to check something. So the
This
slave
reminds me of like
catchers-
listening to like Horus Heresy books, and there's like the 13th Legion. It's like, what the fuck? Which one's that? God damn it!
I was so happy when I got
Oh,
all those jokes.
Okay. So the slave catchers actually have medium armor. So they don't have advantage because they have both advantage and disadvantage. So they actually failed.
Fuck
Ah.
yeah. So only the guys, all the ones who had heat exhaustion were killed by the initial charge.
Hopefully,
Not
when we kill
cavalry.
those slave
No,
catchers,
no,
we
the
can
other-
take some of
that
their
was the
armor.
other
That'd be
cavalry.
handy.
I know,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. So that's
Oh.
why they're not affected, because all the tired ones got killed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
We killed the weak. This is every fucking sicko's dream of a
Let's
society.
see. Did I
You mean,
do the
we've done the
first
Alvarez a
one? No.
favor. No.
You did
Now
the
these
light
ones-
cavalry, both cavalry and the arquebusiers. You didn't do the infantry.
Okay. And let me check. Do they have medium equipment? I think they do. They do. So this is going to be disadvantage. So whatever the first number is.
Doesn't matter.
All right, they're fine.
They're fighting orcs. They're living.
And the
it.
stormtroopers, I believe, are undead.
Yeah.
They are undead. Yeah, they're vampires, so they don't care.
Okay.
But
Let's
what if
see.
what if they're sweating blue blood right now or something? Whatever the fuck that.
So the militia company is going to attempt to attack the Confederates. And I believe that's a hit.
That is a hit.
But it looks like the power test failed, so it's just 1 casualty on the Confederates. So do you want to go? Oh, I guess. Aerith, do you want to go ahead and adjust their health down by 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's like the one thing I liked from the old system, or liked
Oh,
over
my
the old
boys.
system, is like they always like if the attack succeeds, they at least lose 1 damage instead of like doing 2 rolls to see if they take damage.
No, well, that,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's this new system, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And then the stormtroopers are going to attack the Marines in front of them. Oof, that's a miss.
Yep.
Especially because you've also got the fortifications there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So the militia, the arquebusiers are not exhausted yet. So they are going to attempt to shoot at the headless hunt.
Aren't
They
they
get-
disorganized though?
Yeah,
Uh,
disorganized unit does nothing on its next activation.
Is it? Did I put disorganized? I thought I put disoriented.
You put disoriented, yeah.
Yeah, disoriented.
Can either
Oh,
take
they
an
can
action
attack or
or
move.
move, but not both.
Yeah. So they're not going to move. They're just going to shoot.
Which
But on the
means
bright
with
side, they can't do headshots.
If they fail again, then they become essentially disorganized.
There's no 360 no scope in this house.
I'd find it very amusing if these were like a high tier unit and they had like a special trait. The headless hunt just can't be critical hit. They have got no heads. You can't hit. 'em.
Okay, so did the 13 hit the headless hunt?
Let's see here, what's their stuff here? So I'm looking at defense. Their defense is 14.
Yeah, then that misses by 1.
Also, one thing. The harrowing. Oh wait, they're ranged. All right, don't have to worry about it on them.
Okay. But the cavalry are coming for your cavalry, and
They
do
will
need
have
worry
to
about
do
that.
the harrowing.
Okay,
They
and
have to
that's
do a morale test on the attack. I guess I'll just link the thing. Let's see here. Bah. Zap. Post infantry cavalry. DC 11 morale test when it attacks the unit.
okay. So let's see. So the light cavalry are good to attack, for all the good it will do them. The slave catchers are also good. So we'll go ahead and attack with the light cavalry, but miss.
All right, cool.
And attack with the slave catchers, and that probably
No.
hits. And that
This is what
probably
I was
also
afraid
hits.
of. It's the goddamn flanking sandwich.
Okay, and what is their?
cavalry typically have 2, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Their damage is 1.
Oh.
1 and 1.
Well, I guess they're
Yeah, so-
slave catchers, not slave murderers.
I guess you must have toned their damage down or something. Let's see here.
To the
I don't think
hunt
so.
at
I think
4.
they're just the regular tier 1 human cavalry.
So, oh, they just so they're just higher armor. Is it their deal?
Yeah.
All right. So, do I do 1 damage and then do I take 2 damage in total, or is this
You'll
1
take 2 damage in
total?
total. Yeah.
2 damage in total. Okay, that's
So you're not diminished.
Let's see. Standard human units.
Well, they're
human
undead. They don't have to
cavalry-
worry
Yeah, they have
about
2
it anyway.
damage.
They have 2 damage. Okay, that's weird. That must be a mistake on my part. Okay, so yeah, so 2 damage, or total of 3 damage. You would need to make a morale check, but you're undead, so you don't care. Yep. Let me adjust that then. I was making these units in big batches, so.
When I was reading the book, the notable thing about cavalry is like they can be tier 1 and have 2 damage.
Yeah, most of them, I think.
Yeah.
Is there a thing in the game about cavalry not being able to attack fortifications or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I looked. I mean, they can. Well, I think only siege weapons can actually attack the fortification itself,
Yeah.
but anyone can like ascend it
Oh
or
no,
attack the people inside
the
of
downside to the cavalry is that they can't occupy the vanguard or rear, so they leave your center exposed. That's the
Yes.
downside.
Hmm.
So if you have heavy cavalry and just archers, you're better off just not having the archers. Just cavalry.
Yeah.
You can have your Mongol horde, but you. That's fine.
Okay, so that was both the cavalry, both the infantry units in the front, and then the arquebusiers in the rear, and the zombies can't hit anything yet.
I suppose this
Um,
game doesn't do horse cavalry, does it?
I mean, literally,
Oh.
the horse is right there, but I think you mean mounted archers.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Do the
okay.
cavalry need to move in order to attack?
No.
They do not. No, they don't. They don't interact with movement at all.
So disorienting doesn't do anything to them.
No.
No,
That's
it's just there's
weird.
a stack in case they fail another, and then they would have to be disorganized.
Yeah.
Okay, that's odd, but that's not on us.
Yeah. Okay, so that was all of the enemy. So next is Elijah's troops.
Yes. I don't know if either one of them are unaffected by heat.
No, I don't think they are.
The archers would get advantage though for being in the keep.
Yeah, and the,
Man,
the
I think the other-
demi-humans, I think count as I made them count as humans.
Yes, so they get advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
the
Alright, so the elves are fine even without advantage. And the humans are fine because they're humans.
cool.
Demi-humans.
Demi-humans.
Do we get any benefits from me flanking as far as attacking? For our dragonborns attacking, if I'm flanking, do I give them any kind of advantage?
You would need to be in this space to flank. Right?
I think the question
Okay.
is it an advantage to double move? But I don't think you can attack from here regardless.
You
You
cannot.
can't.
No, but
You
I
need
can't.
to double move to get.
I can't double move and attack. I'm just opening myself up to an attack.
Yeah.
So I think they're just getting a single move and then they'll move and attack next turn.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
archers will attack the light cavalry.
Okay.
Ugh,
9, I don't think is going to do it.
No.
yeah, probably not.
Uh,
me.
Nope. Okay, so let's see. So that is the halfling chefs and the dwarves. Who I think is just sitting tight in the rear.
Yep. I'm just riding down the line, just shouting, hold steady, blah blah. Just yeah.
Hmm.
Are you clacking your spear against their spears?
I don't have a spear, and if I tried to clack my sword against their shield, I'd cut their shield in half. Like, it's a downside to magical weapons.
Theoden's speech would be a lot different when he's freaking breaking all those fucking stats.
Yeah, it would be like, we are doing this! Cut off all the tips of your spears!
Right to ruin! As like slice every.
Right,
tip
oh
of spear.
shit, well, hopefully they're all vampires.
All right. So so I get to go.
It is the UDDC's turn.
Hooray! The chain breakers are going to try to assist their orc comrades. Is a hit and
Yep.
power. Yep, hit and power.
That's the stats. So I believe 2 damage, right?
Yep. So then they're also diminished.
They are, so they're going to need to make a morale check. Which I believe
DC 13. No, that's mobility. Hold on.
Fine.
Yeah, DC 13 morale
Yeah.
test. Or
Yeah,
something like
13.
that.
Okay, so they take an additional casualty.
So they're down to just 1. And now the Marines. I don't know if that hits the stormtroopers.
The stormtroopers. The stormtroopers have a defense of 13, so that hits them.
All right, and then power.
They have a toughness of 16, so that's 2 damage to them.
The Marines, very familiar with their role in life, put in exactly as much effort as they need and no more.
Assert your strength.
They are seeking to skate by. Yeah, we're good.
Third, are we going by fortification rules? Like, is this a keep?
No, this thing back here is a keep, but they're in a stone fence.
It doesn't. No. But if it's each fortification provides a bonus to morale for all the allied units of the side that controls the fortification, regardless of where those units are in the battlefield. So,
Oh, yeah,
and this includes. So since we have a keep, correct?
yeah.
We get
And 2 walls.
we get +3 morale, +2 defense, and +2 power.
No, the
Well, no,
defense
the +2 defense is only if you're in it.
yes.
Is only if you're in it. Okay.
It's just the morale. Just morale.
Okay.
And the
Allied-
power is
okay.
only if you're an artillery unit. that's
Gotcha.
occupying it.
Okay, and the artillery unit succeeded on its power thing anyways, correct? No, it failed on the attack. Never mind.
It failed on the attack, yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, and you don't need to roll for harrowing because you're Dragonborn, right? I believe that's...
Duh.
Okay. Okay. So that is the end of the first round of combat, which seems to be going very well for you guys.
Mhm.
Alright, back to the Headless Horseman.
We're getting rocked. Alright. Let's keep it up.
That's a hit.
Fuck.
Yeah. So just 1 damage then.
That's a shame.
Oh.
Okay. So that was just Cell. So then the Confederates.
Because it's hot.
Yep, they're fine. The heat's fine.
Now the old people.
The
Oh,
old
the heat's
people
getting to
all
'em.
die.
No, the old
Yeah.
people they have advantage.
Well, that's true.
Yay!
Alright, they're fine.
old
Never mind.
people.
We've lived through worse. Are they all
Well, we
humans,
could've been-
though? Are all the elderly just humans?
No,
No.
by being in the keep, they have advantage. 'cause
Oh, I
they-
thought-
they're in the
okay.
shade.
I thought you were being racist.
Only humans get old. That's how it works.
Oof. I believe that's a crit. Not that it matters.
I was gonna say not that it matters, but yeah.
Okay, so they are routed. As the orcs push through. The orcs have turned the flank.
Should I move in to help with the Marines, or should I
I
let
would-
the?
I would move in to try and get the. We can't attack the archers until we kill the other Marines, can we?
No, I think
Stormtrooper?
if you can get to them, then
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
still
get to 'em,
attack
you're
them.
fine. Yeah.
It's the protection only applies for cavalry.
Yeah, I would
Can I hit
move,
them from
use your
here?
movement to move one up, and then next turn move and attack the artillery.
Nope. All right.
Okay.
Breaking through those ranks.
So that was the Confederates. So now the Imperials need to make some morale checks. So the slave catchers are fine. The light cavalry are not fine. They are also
Good.
exhausted now.
The one dude.
Well, just the one. Yeah.
Just the one dude who's left. Let's see. They are fine. And everybody else is undead.
Yep.
Right? Oh yeah. Or just plain dead. Okay. So what are the cavalry gonna do in this situation? I actually think that the light cavalry are going to attempt to retreat.
Cowards.
Alright, they retreat in good order.
Goddamn slave catchers holding up the headless.
It's that one man.
So then the slave catchers are going to charge the headless hunt. And they already made their
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
morale test. So they just attack.
Dang it. What is here?
What is your toughness?
11. Fuck. I think they're gone.
Yes.
So, but before that though, I just realized that the headless hunt has the trait Warbred, which means as a reaction on succeeding a power test, which they did on the first turn, they can make a DC.
Yeah, he rolled it.
Oh, he did.
He
Okay.
rolled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit don't work.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so the headless hunter scattered. Let's see. Okay.
Do you want the old people cell?
Are you offering?
Good idea. We'll get some cavalry for them.
No, leave my old people alone. I lied. They're mine. Go away.
Let's see. What are the stormtroopers gonna do? They're in deep doo-doo. Opportunity attacks aren't a thing.
Follow up is, but yeah.
Yeah. Nobody is adjacent to them who is diminished. I think they're going to attempt to hold, even though their frail human counterparts failed them. So they're going to attack. How does a 14?
The stone wall gives them enough protection.
All right. So they're able to hold back the vampires thanks to the prescient fortifications constructed by persistence.
Indeed.
Then the arquebusiers, no longer having cavalry to target, and sensing their own danger, are going to start shooting the Confederates as they charge them.
My voice.
How's a 16 feel?
You know, I don't actually have their page up.
16 will hit.
Okay. And then power. Okay, so just 1 damage.
Okay.
All right. And then what are we gonna do here? Well, the enemy cavalry is defeated, so I think the zombies are going to march to try and get to the captives, or the Confederates. But that's all they can do. So now it is the demi-humans and the elves' turn. All right,
Okay,
they're
so everybody's
both fine from the heat.
The elves are going to be attacking the enemy cavalry.
I don't think that hits. Let me double check though. An 11 versus 13. No.
Okay. Demi-humans are going to move up, and they're going to attack.
They do need to roll a morale check to do that though. 17, I believe, does it.
Yeah.
Having 13 morale test. So cool. Yes, they are able to overcome their fear and attack for 16, which does hit their defenses. So they are going to use their. So they would become diminished, but they're going to use their maneuver Hold the Line to make a command test. DC 13. So they ignore the casualty that would have caused them to become diminished. But you still get to roll your power.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay. So they, the field laborers work up the courage to attack, but are not particularly effective.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable being up here by myself with some zombies.
That's okay. I think my good friends, the Dragonborn, are going to be able to handle it.
If we can remove one more unit from the field, we win. So.
Because of the tier thing.
Yes.
I get that, but I don't want it to be my orcs.
Well, no, if we lose one, then that changes the math. We need to remove one of theirs without losing one of our own.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I would have attacked a different target.
The rear guard, I assume, are going to be continuing rear guarding since the cavalry are still on the field.
Yeah, I'm not even bothering going to make morale tests because they would just drink water. So.
Okay. They're just sitting there drinking. Typical for dwarves and halflings.
Yeah.
So that leaves it up to the UDDC.
All right. So the 401st is moving up now. Is flanking a thing in this? Do I get advantage?
I'm gonna say it is, yeah.
Okay, because they're pretty much like on all three sides. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, they're surrounded.
There are abilities for opposite things, so we might not want to make that a permanent thing, but for now, yeah, sure.
Okay, so they are too busy moving forward and can't manage. Can the Marines hit? Hey, yeah, they can hit.
Okay, and they've already used their reaction for this round. So they actually take that damage.
And then... Nope.
Okay.
Slow going, the stormtroopers are tough. But
Yeah,
they're still gonna go down.
If they had more support, then they would be a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately,
they don't.
The mere humans failed them. Okay, so that puts us back up to the top of the round. Which the Headless Hunt has fallen.
Can he
for now
rally them?
He could potentially with one of his martial advantages, but we're not playing with those right now.
Right.
So
right,
they
right.
will rally at the end of the battle.
Got it. All right.
So it's the Confederates.
Ow!
Oh,
One
no.
more. One more.
No, this is for the.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
they
did
don't have advantage, so the heat is getting to them.
Uh-oh. So they can only attack. Well, that's fine. They can attack the
They
zombies.
can attack or move, but not both.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want them to be up there by themselves, though. I don't like it.
Hopefully the Dragonborn will be able to move up soon. But they can still attack the zombies.
Then they couldn't move, and then they're gonna get double attacks and potentially die.
Well, even if you do move, you can't march, which means that you can still be attacked by the ranged guys, and the zombies can move up and attack. So
That's fair.
running away won't help you at this point.
Okay. That's the zombies.
Okay. You do need to make a morale check first.
Okay. That's not better.
Wow, no, they don't make it.
The harrowing
DC
happens
11.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the first time they're attacking an undead unit.
Oh, I thought they already did the harrowing.
Don't we?
Nope.
Don't we get
That
a
was the
plus?
peasants over here.
Yeah.
Demi humans did
What's
it.
the harrowing thing? It's like a 13 or a 12.
For this one, it's 11.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't. The morale bonus wouldn't help you on either of those.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, so the orcs are exhausted and
Exposed.
zombies are frightening. And it is now the Imperials' turn. So the stormtroopers, as is their wont, are going to turn on the weaker and exposed demi-humans and attempt to feast on their tasty, tasty blood.
I don't like that. Damn it.
Does 11 hit you?
Yep.
Okay.
They're soft.
And then power.
That's a hit. 3 damage or just 2?
Just 1. Or, well, 2 total. Also, that is not their power. Or attack. What is going on here?
Be right back.
They're gimped, and even then they're succeeding.
Yeah. Two. Okay. Wait, does that mean that they would have hit last time against
How-
the UDDC?
They would have needed to get 3 more points.
Yeah, they.
So do they have a native bonus of +6?
Yeah, they've got a native bonus of +7.
Oh. Then they would have hit.
Okay, let me roll their power then.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, they would have tried to redirect their attack against the Marines in front of them.
That would have failed this time then.
Okay. So the demi-humans take no damage, but the Marines did take damage last time.
There's a temporal warp on the battlefield. Things have shifted around like no one has seen before.
Okay. That's weird. I wonder how that happened. Alright, well that's unfortunate. They probably won't survive to use their special abilities, but oh well. I'll be using this template again later.
No doubt.
So then it is the zombies who are going to attack the orcs. Oof.
Oof. Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Are there orcs?
I think the orcs might be gone.
No, I told you. I step
They,
away for
no,
1
no.
minute.
They have relentless endurance.
That's true.
Oh no, I'm gonna be really beansed, guys.
Well, there's a couple of tricks you have left. Hang on.
AC 13 power.
Attacking. Are there critical hits in this? I don't see it. I don't see a rule for critical hit.
There might not be.
Yeah, I don't think there is. So it's still just 2 damage.
And how much do they have currently?
They had 4.
Okay. So they
and
do
then-
have to take a diminished test.
Yeah, I think the
Yes.
rule is probably the same as in the last book. Is where like battle's too big for individual and critical hits to matter.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So yeah, so they're just. Oh, no, you still got 2
Why is that 2?
at least. Right, because you were at 4, and then you need to make a morale check. Oof. So you take 1 more, so you are at 1.
Boys.
If we wanted to track casualties, they probably are not looking good.
Yeah. Especially because the arquebussers are going to open up on them now.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say
Was that
casualties.
not the-
I guess
that
I
was
should
the-
say like killed.
That
in
was the
actions.
zombies.
Oh damn.
The zombies got the 2 crits. So does a 14 hit the Confederates?
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your power test to see if you can relentless endurance that. I don't think that does it?
Need a 13.
Oof. So the
Wait,
Confederates.
do they have the +3 from the keep?
It
It's
doesn't matter.
power. It's power, not morale.
Oh, damn it.
So the Confederate captives are driven off by the zombies. So we'll move them off the battlefield here. Let's see. And then the cavalry. Where are the cavalry going to attack? I think the cavalry are going to come in on the chain breakers. Yep.
What is going on, Thur? Ah.
Let's see. At the end of this unit's activation.
And I still have to do the morale check.
Yep.
Nope.
You do get your reaction if you want to set for charge.
Yes.
You succeed. So they suffer a casualty.
Did they have to? Did they already do their morale thing for this altering heat?
Yeah, I think I rolled for all of them, didn't I?
I'm looking up and I just see a bunch of attacks and power.
Yeah, you didn't do the
Oh, yeah. Okay.
morale.
Let me
For
go ahead
eaters,
and do
yeah,
morale
the
for them.
arquebusters
Well,
fail.
Yeah, the arquebusters as
So,
well.
yeah, they're both fine.
I tried.
Yep.
You did.
Tried.
It could come in at a critical juncture soon.
Don't. They just rolled regular because they're medium armor. So.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the stormtroopers. So then it is time for the demi-humans.
Demi-humans will attack first.
Okay, they have overcome their.
But you get advantage.
Oh, that's right. We're doing that for this one.
15 will hit.
Awesome.
Oh, they're not exhausted. Now roll power.
Oh, whoops.
Their toughness is 16, so just the one.
Yep. And did they already do a morale for diminished?
They did.
Is it-
They're also dead, so they don't care.
Okay. So if we eliminate one unit, that's not going to end the battle.
Nope,
We
not
have to
anymore.
eliminate two.
The
No.
stormtroopers are also tier 2, so they count as 2.
Oh, well, fuck me and my math.
I feel like attacking the cavalry is going to be a lost cause with their strength.
All
with their
the
armor.
ones that the cavalry can attack from at this point are infantry that we can set for charge and hurt them on.
Yeah,
so just
whittle
take,
them down.
Yeah, take out the stormtroopers.
Okay. I guess we'll try to take a swing at the stormtrooper.
Okay. That gets it on the dot.
And I do have the plus power, but I don't think it matters.
I think it's +2.
Yeah,
so
so it'd just
it's
be
still
13.
So it's just one hit, 1 damage.
Damn. Okay. It's up to the UDDC to take him down.
Hopefully.
Yep. So the rear guard is still being the rear guard, and then it's the Marines.
Well,
I'm go-
well,
anything.
wait a second. Hey, hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're exhausted. They're going to spend the turn drinking water. I'm going to take the halflings. Like, we need to reinforce. Come with me. I can't move diagonally from the rear, can I?
No.
No.
I need
You have to
move
do
there.
1, 2.
There. Okay. I wish that it was not the halflings because I'd rather come up the other side where the dragonborn are about to be routed, but we'll take it. Okay.
All right. The chainbreakers are going to take their advantaged attack. Yeah, but they don't
Hit.
need it.
Yeah. So they are scattered.
So then it would be. Are the slave catchers tier 2 or tier 1?
Tier 1.
So 3 tier 1 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tier 1?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, 3. Yeah, it is 3. Yeah, I think that means that you break them, right?
If we're going by the, I don't know if it has to be more than half or just half.
Let's see. At
I
the
guess-
end of any round, if one side has more than twice the point value of the other,
Fuck.
so you need to route one more unit.
Okay.
And not be routed ourselves.
Yes. The chainbreakers are gonna pull back behind the wall for some advantage and cover. And the Marines are going to march.
Okay.
And that's our turn.
Alright. So back to the top of the round. This is round 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So the Headless Hunt is still scattered. The Confederates are scattered.
Is it 4 or 3? I think it's just 3. Round 3.
Okay. I can go back and look at the tape.
It was
Yeah.
3 because I've only skipped
3?
2 turns. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so is this the top of round 3? Is what
This
you're
is
saying?
the top of round
Yes.
4.
Top round 3. Oh,
top of round 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Top of round 4.
It has been 3 turns. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
So are the refugees doing anything? Or are they just chilling and drinking water?
As Persistence is marching the halflings by, I would be shouting at Aerith, Aerith! Get those non-combatants out here to bring water lines to the rest of the troops. Make them useful.
She seems to be ignoring you.
She nods, like she gives you a definitive shout back, but she is livid.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to position your non-combatants, like at least move one to the reserve, so that if the halflings pass
old
by,
people.
yeah, it's just somebody, just.
So at least the children have a future.
Well, I don't want them to fight, but I want them, if they're in the center, it's the same as if they're in the reserves. And if they're in a place where they can just give water to people who are exhausted, we can at least make use of them.
Yep.
Okay. So then the Imperials get to go again. Okay.
Morale saves.
Yep.
I also forgot to do my morale saves, but
So they're fine. They are not fine. They are exhausted, so they have to stop and drink water.
Good.
So you see the cavalry breaking off to have a water break. The zombies are going to march to cover the arquebusiers, and the arquebusiers are going to try and shoot the marines.
Yep, that's a hit. Yep. But they are not further diminished.
Okay. And that's everybody. So that is the elves and the demi-humans.
Okay. So I think we're gonna go after the arquebusters. So we're going to march, and then the elves are gonna open fire on the arquebusters.
Okay.
And do terribly.
I
Those elves
don't
cannot
think
land a shot.
they haven't hit a thing. Yeah.
Nope.
Should have given the bows to the children.
Should have. Yeah. That's me.
All right, Lev.
Let's see. Fucking kidding me. Do I get a morale? I get a +3 morale boost, so that should be an 8, which is what I need.
Yep.
Because we own the keep. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And then just for shits and giggles, yeah, they would have been fine. So yeah, the half, the charge of the halfling brigade.
They took some water from the moat.
All right. Time for the UDDC.
All right. They need to kind of work on casualties and diminishment. They can't reach the arquebusiers. So the Marines are going to attack the undead.
Okay.
Nope. So the Chainbreakers are going to move up and are going to attack.
That hits.
But no power.
Okay, so just one.
Yep.
Okay. So back around. I guess. Do the non-combatants want to do anything?
Probably not.
I don't think they need to.
What are they gonna do?
Okay. So let's see. So the Imperial's turn. Morale check. The arquebusiers are fine. All right.
That should
The
just
cavalry
be
are refreshed.
Oh yeah, I guess it's an 8. If damn it.
Yeah. So let's see. So I guess where is your vanguard at this point?
The halfling chefs.
The halflings.
Yeah.
Although technically it's the the Marines, but yeah.
Well, the demi-humans are in front as well.
Yeah.
Even further.
So technically the demi-humans, I guess.
I'm not sure. I think they're going to attempt to attack the dwarves and get in behind you guys.
All right, go for it.
It looks like they miss.
No, the dwarves have 10 defense and they're not undercover. So.
All right.
Oof.
That's going to be 3 casualties to the dwarves.
Okay, but
They can attempt to set for charge.
God damn it.
Nope.
But
Nope.
All right.
Well, good thing that you convinced them to stand their ground. Otherwise, things would be looking even worse.
Yep.
What's annoying is how good this was in the beginning. And then Thur pushed the plot point button. That's what he did.
What do you mean, plot point button?
Ah, I know what you've got.
Secret plot point
When they
button.
all started rolling 19s and 18s.
And crits.
Yeah.
Like the zombies, 2 20s in a row.
Meanwhile, we're using bows that have just been rotting away in a basement for a century.
Yeah.
We are.
It was mad disrespectful.
Let's see. I think the arquebusiers are going to try and shoot the demi-humans because they're the ones that are going to come up next to them. Oof. They're very distracted by the battle going on. And then the zombies, who are they going to attack? I guess they'll attack the chain breakers because they're the ones that actually attack them.
Yeah.
The chain
But no.
breakers, hold on.
Barely.
All right. It is the demi-humans' turn.
Yep.
They're feeling good. They just fought some vampires and won.
Okay. Hooray.
All right. Now, can the elves do 1 damage to them?
The elves are actually going to attack these zombies.
Okay, that's a hit. I believe that is 2 damage. Yeah,
That's
their
a
toughness is
bonus
13.
power.
Yep. Okay. They're mindless zombies, so they automatically pass their morale test.
Yep. I'm just hoping we can hit them enough times with our remaining troops to bring them down.
Yeah.
That'd put us up. That's me.
Oh, yeah, because they'd only have 2 left.
Yeah. All
And
right.
you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so if they lose anything, then they retreat.
Yep.
All right.
All
The
comes down to
Marines
UDDZ.
are gonna try.
That's 1 hit.
And then power.
Yeah, I believe. Yes, their toughness is exactly 13. So that's 2
Alright.
damage from the Marines.
And then chain breakers going in for the final kill.
Yes.
That's a hit. All right. And I believe this is at the end of the round. So you get. Oh, but those are your only 2 units, and this is the end of the round. So this is the end of round 5.
Yep.
So
Technically the
immediately.
halflings move, but yeah.
I was gonna move him back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Halfling's
They need
back.
to make a morale test. They're fine. They retreat in good order. And they also retreat in good order. Yeah, because it's only a...
Damn, so they got both their cavalry and their arquebusters survived.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, don't they technically rally the other 3 as well?
Yes. So after the battle, so the battle is over. It took 5 rounds, full 5 rounds, and then any unit that was lost all its casualties, that was broken, can attempt to rally. So it's a DC 13 morale test.
And we
So
get
on a success,
+3?
yeah,
fuck.
I'd say so. So remember, the Headless Hunter are undead, so they automatically pass morale tests.
Damn it.
A 12 on a 13. Fuck.
Oof. So the
Do
Headless
these guys
Hunt...
automatically get their like 1 casualty or something?
That is correct, yes. That is one of the reasons undead units are ridiculously strong.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
We
are battered, we are broken, but we get back up again. Now the horses don't have heads.
All headless from here, boys.
Did they ever?
Well, on the art they do. We're gonna have to do new art. See how busy Tika is. I'm kidding. Or am I?
Okay, so let's clear initiative order then.
And the demi-humans come out unscathed.
Shame.
Close all these windows I had.
It's because Jacques was leading them valiantly.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have won your first battle. Now you need to fight the commander. Yes, okay, and I guess I will update their...
So Elijah is going to be walking directly behind someone.
Okay.
He's probably just be like just behind Persistence, just kind of like trying to mirror his movements, fall behind him.
Which is funny because Persistence uses charisma as an attack thing, so his swordsmanship is full of like feints and deceptions and such. Like my fighting style is literally lies. So if you're able to mime that, that's something.
With that nat 20, it's a talent.
It's possible. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying like he's doing like weird, feints and tricks and spins and shit.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Like have you seen the Kingsman, like the World War I version of Kingsman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's basically Rasputin.
There we go.
Just the ballet dancing sword fighting. And my mom was so weirded out about Rasputin when they started fighting, and she was like, "Oh, it's like they're ballet dancing." And then he did a ballet twirl, and she just lost it.
This is kind of weird.
So the only people we lost were the people that got emotionally invested in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is, the plot writes itself. I mean, the dwarves had stood their ground at the back and got the shit beat out of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but they held.
And the Dragonborn, who are used to always fighting the front lines against the Alvarez, did most of the heavy lifting up in the front, and came out battle scarred, but still there. So.
Yeah.
And the elves, bunch of artisans, couldn't hit shit.
They're just artisans. Wait until I get my rangers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or my pirate boys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. God, I look forward to having actual units.
I am annoyed that with the way we deployed and with us wanting to put the orcs in front, that the units we that we lost or had to even risk were not just the levies who are going to be disappearing regardless.
Do they have to disappear?
The levies? We would have to do something story-wise to justify them joining our cause in the long term.
We'd have to spend weeks recruiting them.
Yeah.
To make them an actual unit. Levies disband after combat. So if you want to make them actual units, you'd have to spend that time to make them actual units. Send them to a barracks to get some actual training.
Here's my question, though, Thur, unless you want to do it as some sort of... I'm not sure what you're leading us into. It sounds like you're setting up something.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how I want to do the actual, like, setup for the you battling the commander. Like...
Would it be happening concurrent to the fight, or after the enemies, or after we've routed them?
It would be happening at least somewhat concurrently.
Okay.
Because the idea is you get the victory surge at some point, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Did I put them under NPCs? I did. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to break it up into like a series, so the thing that's not clear to me is when you're fighting the enemy commanders, I guess it's technically supposed to be just one person instead of like a group of people, but I kind of set them up as like a group of people. I need those bands Matt Colville was talking about for his new Monster Manual book.
They'll be here eventually.
Eventually.
We just need to wait for them to play Campaign for North Africa.
Yes, I'm sure that will be over quickly.
They will not enjoy it.
Okay. Let's do this. Humans, Alvarez. Okay. So we're gonna say, so as the battle is ongoing, the Alvarez militia is charging our front lines, and you see one of the enemy commanders of the militia. I don't know that we've talked about, but you see what looks to be the human commander of the human forces. not the vampire that Elijah saw earlier last session. And you charge in with your soldiers, and this is going to be like, I guess, co-terminal with the routing of the Kaime militia or unit that we had in the front there.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So this is starting with round 1. So let me go ahead and move you to the battlefield, and you can set yourselves up on the bottom here.
Do we have to worry about the weather?
No, not at this resolution. I'm assuming that you're going to be drinking in between things.
I've made some berry juice for everybody.
How far forward can we be?
I could say you could be within 30 feet of the front line.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's right. I need a new.
Hey, Minx, Elijah's directly behind me. We established this.
We did. Thank
I
you.
was like, to be fair, you moved in front of Minx.
Oh yes, Frederick is here. Thank the gods.
Because I have movement speed of 35 feet.
We need Frederick. Don't bash him.
Fucking Doug became a skeleton. I gotta change it now.
Skeledug.
You guys have fought more than this, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna
adjust
say
this
it's
a
like,
little
oh,
bit.
just fuzz. All right.
There's another combat after this, so don't. This isn't the final battle.
Well, then put it back to the first number.
I assume that Jacques is off leading the charge of the demi-humans in the actual combat, and we're just going after the commanders.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
Take those 2 dudes off. Those are Jock's dudes that he can't hit ever.
He's in his element. Why am I doing an order? He's in his element. Leave him at it.
I continue with my tradition of terrible initiative.
Hey.
There wasn't probably a zombie at this point.
I'm also going to say, next time we do combat, let's not put one person purely in charge of the rear.
Yeah.
I was just
it makes sense, though. That's where you're coordinating.
But it's boring.
It makes sense.
I told you guys about the cavalry sandwich here.
Okay, that would have happened regardless due to the rules.
I know. We need more fucking cavalry so they don't get sandwiched.
We do. Luckily,
this also wasn't all of our units. It was just what we could muster for this battle.
Yeah, but we don't.
Well, we only have one cavalry journey.
We can do another one as a domain thing, though. We can. No, we can't because we don't have.
We don't
the
have
bell.
the lore item yet.
Damn it.
Also, they're tier 3. We do not have enough tier 2 units to support
the special units ignore the tier restrictions.
Oh, okay.
But do the special units require the bell? I thought that was
technically no.
Okay, yeah, because the things we get from the domain are separate from the ones we unlock if we get the bell.
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah, if we want our special tier 3 cavalry, we gotta get the bells. I think that was the goal.
No. We get the tier 3 cavalry.
The bell is, the bell is an additional cool unit.
Because we're a regent state, so we can muster for a combat specifically. We just need to do like a lore test. So
let's see here. We're gonna have to get more lore.
Oh no. What have I done?
We'll have to go visit a library. I got some polar opposites here happening in the initiative. All right, what is a skeleton? Okay, I found a skeleton while I was over here at this castle. What am I gonna call him here?
Steve.
I do like that you're using the empty field with a single tree in it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you have this program?
If it's Dungeon Draft, then yes, but also that's just so much work to put together custom maps for everything.
Oh man, the field.
No, I know, but I just laugh at it. Yeah.
Did anybody else grow up with like an area in their town called Lone Tree?
No.
It seems
I
like
know
most
a
towns
lot.
would have it.
A lot of places have something like that, but where I grew up was it used to be all orchards, nothing but orchards, and then it all got replaced by nothing but tech companies.
Funnily enough, we had a Lone Tree Hill and like a Lone Tree Road and all that shit, but then it was covered in orchards, and then it was covered in houses. So.
So you go figure on naming.
Yeah.
I've noticed that you also in most places cannot escape Mountain View. There's so many different Mountain Views that it's very annoying.
Yeah.
All right,
Almost like
everybody.
there's a lot of
A lot of river
Welcome,
stuff
Kel
here.
Sharon.
Yeah.
All right. There
I
we
mean,
go.
you guys.
We got
So
everybody.
you have all the caves and whatnot, but do you actually have any mountains? I feel like you have hills.
We have rolling hills.
Yeah. In Missouri,
And,
you mean?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have caves,
Yep.
like the cheese
And
caves.
then you have all of Chicago's sewage.
Yep.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've named all
I'll
the
start.
skeletons.
Are any of your
That is important.
skeletons? Are any of the skeletons? Oh no, they're all skeletons. There's no zombies, right? So there's
Well,
none that you want to put in melee.
This one guy I just assumed was here.
Okay.
I guess I could do a roll.
Well, no, just you can put them on the front line so they can get into melee faster. Is what I mean.
But yeah, I'll just assume that this fortress had one guy can make into the skeleton around.
I think that's reasonable.
You also probably just picked up an orc along the way.
Bad.
That happens later in the timeline of this battle.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get started then. It's combat music on. So he's gonna spot
no,
you.
Not this again.
What?
I remember this from Monster Hunter to kill the behemoth. This is fucking triggering. The behemoth on fucking hard difficulty is fucking awful. Anyways, go
on. So as reaction to initiative being rolled, the captain Captain Montilla is going to use a maneuver and shout at his men to charge, and two of them are going to start moving towards you as a reaction.
Oh, I found that funny.
And then we'll drop into initiative order.
Okay.
So Elijah.
We technically tied. I know we used the tiebreaker just to make things logistically easier, but if we tied, can I just go so Elijah can do his stuff?
You can swap your turn orders, sure.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
rogue, so.
Yeah.
I'm also stealth though, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, and I'm just going to run up. I'm going to seal this guy, and then make my attacks at him with advantage.
I've jury rigged a fucking mounted formation here. There we go.
So there's 26 damage.
Yep.
To that guy.
All right.
That's me.
You countercharge. Elijah.
Okay. Do I want to do what I was planning to do? I think I will. Elijah's gonna zip over here to the tree and take his stealth attack.
Oof. You were in the tree when the battle started.
As far as he's concerned, yes.
A shadow moved, appeared in the tree, and then shanked him.
Let's see. So that's 14, 28, 29, 33, 47 damage.
Sounds right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
He explodes.
he has 5 hit points left, but I feel like he shouldn't for dramatic effect.
Hey, that's up to you.
Hey, look, minion rules. Hello.
I mean, you do have a bonus action, right?
Oh, I do.
Okay. What?
What the fuck's going on here?
You rolled a wait. What?
What did you
What?
do?
What
What
was
is
this?
this?
You rolled a 2?
Do you have always crit turned on? Because you rolled a 19 on your previous
Yeah,
one.
you didn't actually roll
Wait
a
a
crit.
second.
You
The rogue is cheating. Who could have seen it coming?
What's
Do I have
funny?
it turned on?
What's
That's a sleight of hand.
You have auto
what
crit
I
turned
think
on.
is funny is I assumed that the 19 was just some things like if you get a 19 that counts as a crit. I thought that was legit.
I didn't check the number until after the
Until
10
right
crit.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold it a second there, Elijah. You're not
Just
that
hang on a
badass.
second.
Yes, I am.
What? Okay, that one is literally a 20. What the heck is going on?
All right, listen here, buddy.
I can't
Hang
believe
on.
you learned how to code so quickly.
It's
I don't
as you're
know what
fighting this
happened
guy,
with the
one of the
19.
archer's stray hits him accidentally.
I don't know why the 19 crit. I have no clue. But that's a legit 20.
Well, roll one more
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Just to make sure that it's fixed.
It's all right. Roll. Okay, no, another one. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So on one hand it's fixed, on the other hand the universe
This
is
is
still
why we
broken.
did so bad in the battle. God damn it!
What a wait! Can he just be dead? So we don't need to sort out what happened. Can he just be dead?
I mean, I was gonna force you to take the original 2 rolls, but the fact that you just busted out 2
With
additional nat
another
20s. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I feel like the universe wants him dead real badly.
The universe
don't know
turned
why
on
the
auto
game
crit
broke.
and then said, "Fine, you want me to actually do it?"
Because literally, I just checked. I don't have auto crit turned on. I don't know what happened.
Weird.
It's like if somebody cheated on their exam and got like a 95 or something, and then it's like, you cheated, you need to retake it, and then they got a perfect score. It's like, okay, wait a second here.
The person
Basically, yeah.
whose test I copied off of got something wrong. I knew it, but I put it down anyway. Wow, okay. So it's the commander's turn, and he's gonna see you drop down and drop one of his men. And he's gonna charge you himself with his own sword.
Wait, doesn't he get a bonus action stealth?
No, he used bonus action.
He bonus action attacked.
Ah, got it.
Let's see. Oh, and he actually has a very similar. Okay, so he is going to attempt to shield bash you.
I mean, yeah.
So strength saving throw.
I mean,
All right,
yeah.
you are knocked prone. And then he gets 2 additional spear attacks.
Whole bunch of stabbing. Hopefully it's not both numbers.
It's just the first number because it's one-handed versus two-handed.
Okay, I'll take 32 damage. There's half my health.
You can reaction like uncanny dodge one of them, can't you?
Ooh, good point. I forget that I can do that. I'm an uncanny dodge the 12 from the ground.
Okay.
Kind of twitch as he's stabbing me.
It's like okay, so that was him. So it's now Aerith's turn.
It's not incensed just yet. Her unit's not dead just yet.
No.
So I guess I could make it rain, or I could like wait that. F.
Yeah,
Well, we know
a good time on this 100-degree day.
We know it's not storming.
Yeah.
It is not. It is an incredibly sunny day.
Actually, if you could make some clouds for your orcs so they don't get dehydrated right in front of the zombies.
Oh God.
I will strike you with lightning.
You will try.
There's no trying in the situation.
You just like hang out, and I'll just zap you a bunch of times, and then I'll feel better, and then I'll revive you, and then we'll be fine.
Oh no, Zilia, wait, there's a cockroach behind you.
Ah. I'm just going to send it. I need this man right here to make. There it goes. There. Oh, 4 for 4. Great, love it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. And I'm gonna
Deflects
move up.
off his shield. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then it'll be their turn. All their turn, actually. The soldiers get to go first anyway, so he's gonna charge in to help against
I mean, he's prone,
Elijah,
so flanking doesn't really
who is
matter.
also prone. Yeah. Let's see. He is actually gonna stand next to his friend here. Let's see. He can charge in. Can he make it all the way past you to there? Yeah, he sure can. Can he make it? He can make it to there. Okay. So he can make it there. He can make it there. Oh, there you go.
Oh, the triangle
Perfect
of
flanking.
terror.
The triangle flank. Okay, so the one next to Elijah is gonna stab him some more. And it again is just the first number.
All 3 of those rolls are against me?
Yes.
Ow.
I
Take a
finally knocked one
9.
of you guys prone.
So the 17 and the 15 both don't hit. The 5 will hit, so I'll take that 5 damage.
Okay.
I have an AC of 18.
All right. Well, good thing too.
Very.
Let's see. So the one. So we'll do this flanker against persistence first. So he's going to attempt to shield. Should he even attempt to shield bash you? I don't think he does, because he's got advantage anyway. And it just makes you harder to hit from the arquebusiers. So it looks like you get hit for 11
Alright.
from him. Let's see. The one in front of you is also going to do that. Yeah, so he'll do this. So this is just regular 3 spear attacks. This looks like 1 hit.
Yep.
And then Aerith is gonna get. Let's see. Let's actually see how well the guy in front does before the guy in the back decides who to stab. So that looks like 3 hits against Aerith.
Yep.
For a total of 15, 19 damage, I think.
Cool. Cool.
And the guy behind you is going to attempt to get you as well. But he is not nearly as good at a spear. He's just good at being a distraction. So that's them. So then is the arquebusiers. Let's see. So we're going to do 2 shots against persistence, which both miss, I believe.
Yep.
And then 2 shots against Aerith.
Those both hit.
Okay. And then it is Minx.
There is a lot going on here, comrades. I'm going to move up here to here so that I don't run afoul of any O's. And I am going to use my... Oh, wait, I can't. He doesn't have... You used your reaction, didn't you, Elijah?
Yes.
Damn it. Well, this is not as good as it was going to be, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to use the Mantle of Inspiration to give you 8 temporary HP. You, Persistence, Aerith, and Teneless. Sure. And anyone who still has their reaction can use it to move their regular movement without provoking any attacks of opportunity.
And you put it on my horse.
And I put it on your horse.
Yes. Thank you. This doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, was that?
Yeah, if you use your reaction, it does not provoke attacks of opportunity, so Aerith can reposition.
Not sure where I would.
Retreat to the safety of the undead.
Yeah, that's what Minx is doing.
Or get in position with a lightning bolt.
I don't have lightning bolt.
And then he is going to.
How's this?
Comrade!
That's that wizard shit.
I know you're playing this up for dramatic effect, but you're clearly not hurt as badly as you believe. And that's on
I
Elijah.
appreciate it.
Yep. There you go. And here I am.
That will greatly help. Turn my plan from retreating to let's keep fighting.
Oh, that's why I do Sorcerer and Tempest Cleric to get Lightning Bolt. Gotcha.
Yeah, I should have. But I will.
It's a weird build.
Also, side note, I will have you know that my roommate just snuck in, handed me BTS Uno, and then left.
That's random.
Yes.
I have no idea how reactions work with my undead minions. It doesn't say yes or no on a lot of things.
I mean, I think you can react to it with your mount if you want to move with your mount.
Yeah, that's the main thing I want to do. If anything, at least it gives it a temporary HP, which is like, how much was it? Like 5 or something?
9.
9 at this level? Okay. 9 temp.
Right? Thanks. How much temporary HP does he get?
Oh, 8.
8. Okay.
Oh, 1 less.
So for some reason, I thought you were talking about someone else. I was like, what? 9? Who has 9?
I don't know.
Who's level
Nobody apparently.
I downgraded my own time. I should have gone with 9. Damn it.
Let's see here. Well, I'm using the skeletal warhorse stats because that's the one that exists. So it goes 60.
Yeah.
So
you can go around the tree.
I don't know how going around the tree works.
You've got plenty of movement to do it. Yeah.
Is this movement or was it 30 feet?
It's your movement speed. Yeah.
Yeah, you move your standard. Like you can't dash or anything, but you can just move your move.
Nay, I'm here.
I'm really picturing the skeletal horse that like says nay, and it just says Winnie. People are like, okay, that's creepy.
Let me change the name really quick. Oh, that says nay. Okay. Whose turn? Oh, I guess it's my turn now.
It's your turn, yeah.
I gotta put on the Uno horse. All right. Well, I shall attack. I guess the dude, the commander, with green flame blade. I guess I gotta hit this and then hit a melee attack. Actually, no wait. Swap that around. I'm gonna attack the guy that I have advantage on. The guy below me.
Okay. 22 is a hit.
So he, so
he takes 11 piercing and 6 fire.
Yeah, and then the commander, it will jump to him and he'll take 6 fire.
Okay.
Okay. And as a bonus action, the skeletons shall do a barrage. All right. At the commander, I think, since he commands things, and we're gonna shoot him.
Hence
1,
the name.
2, 3. Well, some of them are better than the others. Frederick's obviously the one that's got the most experience.
At the commander?
Yep.
Let's see. So yep, the 23, just the 23 hits for 8.
And Frederick's gonna back up. Fuck. He's not the tank here. I don't got a tank anymore.
No zombie.
No zombie. Doug's a zombie now. These guys are backing up. They're going over here.
All right. Persistence.
I don't know if the horse can attack or not. I don't think so. Probably too busy banging him out.
If you're controlling him, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I have flanking. So I'm just going to hit this guy. No, these are both so disappointing.
18. Both those 18s will hit.
Yeah. It's just not nearly as much damage as I was hoping for.
Actually, he is going to use his reaction to parry the second one, too.
To parry the second one, you say?
And then it is Elijah.
Yeah, I'm good. That's all.
Thing is, how he's used his reaction to parry, I'm going to take my swing. Oof.
I assume you stand up first?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
Still probably misses.
Still doesn't hit, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take my second swing on the other guy.
On the soldier next to you?
Yes.
That also misses.
Well, 17 misses him? Damn.
Yep, it's AC 18. Breastplate and shield.
That's action and bonus, so that's me.
Okay. Let's see. He is in just a not great situation. Let's see. So I think he's gonna turn face. Who's he gonna face? I think Noctum looks the most threatening. Because he's on a big old horse. So he is going to attempt to stab Noctum a few times. 3 melee attacks. 2, 3. And it's just the first number.
All right, the third one hits. He takes 20 cold damage.
Oof.
Because we had a war coming up. I imagine I could precast that.
Armor bag of thieves, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just a 10? All right.
And that is his turn. So then it is Aerith's turn.
I'm gonna need all of these men right here to make a con save.
Looks like only one makes it.
Does this one guy do it too?
Yeah, he did it. He got a nat 1 right before you linked it.
Aha, I see it. I wanted to save it for the big guy because we're gonna fight a different boss. Ugh. But also, I just want them to be gone. It's just like a squishy corner of weird squishy boys over here. No, I'll let it stand at the 11. That's fine.
Okay. So 3 of them take 11, and one of them, we'll say it's this guy, takes 5. Okay. Damage is dealt.
For me?
Okay, so then it is the soldier's turn. What are they going to do? I think these guys are going to charge you. They can get to you too. So I think they're gonna come over here. They'll come over here. So persistence, you're gonna get a shield to the face.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
All right, you're not knocked prone, but he hits you with the attacks anyway.
Yep.
And then his buddy is also gonna try and knock you prone, but miss, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, and then one more hit.
Okay.
I think Thur should go to the rolling timeout corner. Because he's been really aggressive today.
This is supposed to be a hard battle. You're fighting a whole army with refugees.
That's true.
Somebody gave these guys some like fucking steroids or something. They fucking they went over that blood orchard and they found some fucking blood slop and they're like, oh my gosh, we're ready for battle.
I was about to say I would not put it past the Alvarez to do something like that.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Minx, you're gonna get a shield to the face.
Yep, it's
No,
the
I'm
blood
not.
slop.
Okay.
Oh, not yet.
And he's gonna attempt to follow up with his 2 spear attacks. So looks like one hit for 4.
Yeah.
And then Aerith, a shield.
Nope.
Which misses. And 2 spear attacks, which also
Nope.
miss. There you go. You guys happy now?
No, that should be your rolls all the time.
Every second an alpha succeeding is a fail.
There are no elves here though.
Yes,
They're
the
all
spirit
off in the
continues
castle.
onwards.
Okay, then the arquebusiers. Who are they shooting? Let's see. I think they both want to shoot persistence because he's the closest one to them. So that's going to be a total of 4.
You motherfucker.
So does a 19 get you?
Yep.
Okay, so all but one hit.
I'm aware.
Another volley comes at you.
Nope. Persistence is looking rough.
Fight is going as good as the other fight.
Yep.
All right, Minx. It's almost like you guys are missing one of your primary frontline characters.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
I wonder whose
good.
fault
like
that is.
Doctor Strange. How dare Firak's friend surprise him with a gift? It's fucked up.
My response when I bit back was, "Oh, first your family, now your friends. What's going to be your excuse next time?"
His kids, probably.
Yeah, that's
How
fair.
dare you with all these responses?
Are your
will
children
put
gonna
in
have
that
needs
chat.
next?
I will put in that chat. I directly blame the deaths of my orcs on him, which have nothing to do with him. But
Which is weird because that battle, literally him being there would have changed nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, like that.
I don't like the guys being in our face, but persistence is pretty hurt. And how's Elijah? Also still hurt, or is he still kind of okay?
He's kind of okay. He definitely is still hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're still hurt, but I'm looking. I can't double healing word in a turn, as far as I'm aware, unless someone wants to refute
looks
me on
like
that.
He's only about a third injured.
All right.
I'm at 10 out of 68.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Aerith looks more injured next to you than Elijah looks injured.
How does she look in relation to persistence?
Persistence needs it. Send that straight on over.
Yeah. All right. Comrades, we are seeing a lot of drama today. Persistence, come on. Get that blood back inside where it belongs. And
11?
Yep.
All right. Nope, that was the wrong way. There we go.
Do I want to shift anything else. I don't really have anything else to do with my bonuses, so I'm going to use another Mantle of Inspiration to re-up Persistence's temporary HP, and Aerith for any that she's missing, and Elijah for any he's missing. And I guess the horse, because Noctum has more temp HP than I can give, right?
Horse also has like 8 temp HP right now.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't sure if would you prefer it on one of your other undead?
Give it to a random skeleton. I plan on having them come help you guys over there.
Okay, all right. Frederick gets 8 temp HP, and then
No,
everyone
he's the
who
archer. That's
okay, Doug gets 8 temp HP, and then
there we
everyone
go.
who wants to use their reaction if they want to reposition can do that without provoking out. And that'll be him. And so basically, right now he doesn't even have. Oh, he's got a trumpet in one hand and he's got a shield in the other, and he's just gonna blow the trumpet in the soldier's face until he leaves.
Doug's coming. He's here.
You know the meme of the girl clutching her ears as the kid like trumpets in her face. Yeah, that's what Minx is doing to this guy. And that's me.
Okay. So Tinnalis.
Let's see here. I don't have a good token for this. I'm just gonna do something else. Let's see here.
Do you need another character sheet in your
No, I can
folder
just
of
replace
tokens?
just replace one of the dudes. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just replace a guy. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do another green flame blade, because it's pretty effective right now, and I only got like 2 spell slots currently. So, attack on that one soldier again, and it's gonna be a green flame blade. Whoosh.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right. The soldier takes 5, and it 8 jumps to the commander.
Okay.
All right, then Frederick and Kel. Well, I guess we should focus fire, but it looks like that guy probably got some cover or some shit. They probably got a better shot at that guy right there. So they're gonna move up. These 2 folks, and they're going to fire 2 shots at our darling commander.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom, boom, and then Doug is going to stab at that one dude.
Okay. The 24 will definitely hit.
All right, Kel's rusty. Frederick is fucking a pro out here, and then Doug's gonna do
19
at this
hits.
guy. Actually, he can move currently. He hits anyways, but I'm gonna move him into a flanking advantage.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see if something happens. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So top of round 3. Which puts us at persistence.
All right, gonna reach out to grab the commander with advantage.
Yep, that's a hit.
That's Infernal Conduit, so I deal that much damage and I heal that much.
Ouch.
Yum, 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 yum. Yummy. And then I'm just gonna take a regular swipe at him.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
And then what else? What else can I do? Oh, I must be able to do something. We're on a flat field. There's nothing for me to telekinesis people off of. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got a.
It's a shove, right?
It's a. It's you move them 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I know. But yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. So that puts us at Elijah.
If it was a bonus action, just shove, that'd be broken for melee.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and swing at the one north of me because I have advantage on him currently.
Okay. That's a hit, and he goes down.
Awesome. Don't you think I'm going to go ahead and disengage? And move up to one of the arquebusiers. That way they stop getting advantage. Or
Okay.
stop, get disadvantage on hitting someone else.
Right.
Okay. That'll be me.
Okay. Let's see. The commander's turn. Does he have any maneuvers that would help here? I don't think so. Didn't give him any. So he is going to attempt to. Who did he attack last time? He attacked Teneless last time, right? So actually, I think he's gonna attack the horse.
No, you wouldn't dare.
Phew.
And he's gonna attempt to knock it prone
What was the AC on this
and
fucking thing?
dismount you.
AC is 13.
All right, he gets it on the dot then.
All right, I guess I get to see if the horse is strong. All right, how much muscle do you got left, buddy?
Not enough.
Alrighty, now I have to look
So
at the mounted rules here.
you are
Or not that.
dismounted and also knocked prone, I believe.
No, I think I get to do a save. I gotta check. I had them open, then I closed them. You can use your reaction to dismount as it falls and land on your feet. Otherwise, you're dismounted. All right. Doesn't look like it's a save related to it.
So you just use your reaction and you're standing
An
there.
effect that moves your mount while you're on it. You must exceed a DC 10 Dexterity saving throw or fall off the mount. So that's just moving it. But if the mount is knocked prone, you just have to do a reaction to dismount. All right. So, all right. That thing goes prone, and I guess I dismount it, and I use my reaction to do that.
Okay. Then I guess he's going to use his remaining 2 melee attacks to spear you.
Oh, fuck. When I changed the horse, I lost the temp HP. Oh, well. So, did 13? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Horse is prone, so he's attacking me. It looks like he misses. All right, cool.
Does a 19 not hit you?
I don't see a 19 on here.
Or an 18 rather?
No. I got 20.
Okay.
Like a +1 shield.
So that was his turn, so it's now Aerith's turn.
Cool. That's like right in my face.
That's a hit. Let's see.
It's at 5.
And do you get the 8 as well? I think so.
I don't know where Divine Strike came from.
I think it's something you could just get as a cleric. Is whenever you get something.
Level 8?
Probably.
Yeah, it's that 8 as well then. And I'm going to use my bonus action to try and shove a creature.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I have
do get it
shield
at level
master
8.
shove.
That's weird.
You're better at melee. Huzzah!
Yeah.
So yes, 13.
Mhm.
And then you're gonna try and shove.
Yep.
There's some Kalani sauce on your mace now.
Gross.
Oh, they get things in addition to an ability score at level 8. Weird.
Yeah.
Wild.
I did just look at that up. Let's see.
It's not that I didn't believe you. I just couldn't believe that I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean I knew it was a thing, I just didn't realize it was at level 8.
Y'all, I'm
Let's
upset.
see.
I keep
So you
forgetting
need to
that I
make
have shield master evasion too. Fine.
So you need to make a strength athletics check, which is going to be contested by his athletics, which fortunately he's not proficient in, but he is very strong. So
He no move. That's the way it is.
Yep. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. Well, the 2 guys next to Persistence are going to Attempt to knock him prone. Nope. Spear.
Second one hits.
Okay. And then attempt to knock prone. Nope. Spear.
So it's just number 8.
Yeah. And then the one next to from Minx. It's going to attempt to knock you prone.
Damn it. Yeah.
All right. And 2 attacks with advantage.
Yeah.
Good thing he got advantage too. It's another 8 damage.
So 12 total. Hmm.
And then Aerith, you're getting a shield. He's going to shove you right back. And miss, I believe.
That is a miss.
All right. Spear.
Miss.
All right, so that's them. Let's see. So the arquebuser who is next to Elijah is going to attempt to stab him with his sword and miss.
Yep.
The other arquebuser is going to attempt to shoot and pick you off. Miss,
Nope.
I believe.
Nope.
Okay. All right. That puts us at Minx.
This is most inconsiderate. He's going to stand back up. Is anyone looking so super critical?
Between you and me, I'm back at like 39. I'm not bloodied yet.
Okay.
I'm close to bloodied, but I'm fine.
He's trying to do something about the guys in our face, so he is going to get up and mock.
Okay. Do wisdom saving throws.
There. We've told you. Knock it off. Well, yeah. So he does a whole bunch of nothing this turn, except stand back up.
They don't speak Draconic.
Yeah, clearly, and he's too busy cursing in Draconic to cuss them out in Common.
Well, you know, in stressful situations, it's hard to speak a foreign language.
It can be.
Okay, so that puts us at 10 or less.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do this thing because I picked up this spell and I spent the money for it. Let's see here. Alrighty. I shall summon an aberration. Sha. And I'm going to summon a slad. Sha. But he's small. I think he's
Small
medium,
sled.
so. Small sled.
Okay.
Come forth, friend, and unravel the threads. And then I found a silly image. He's like a samurai for some reason. Slad samurai.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess he gets to attack. All right. I don't know why you don't get to choose your slads. This one's a samurai. Let's see here. Wait. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I have to figure out how this works. Let's see here. It's like, okay, armor class that. All right, all right. So proficiency. Oh, let's see. What's the 2 hit again? It's like.
That's your spell attack modifier.
That's right. It's simple. All right, I'm just gonna hit Eldritch Blast like twice. All right, 16 and 9.
Those both miss.
Fuck, why'd I even summon him? All right.
He spends the whole time doing the pose with his sword in his sheath, just waiting.
he pulls it all of it and he puts it back. He's like, nope. All right. Well, I did that. The horse will get unprone and he's gonna go here. And I guess he'll like kick at the commander and notes extras. Okay. Horse attack. Sha. Yeah, it doesn't look like he gets advantage.
17 hits.
All right.
For 7.
This one will be Doug. He's attacking the one dude.
The commander or the guy.
Doug.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Doug
That's
down there.
3.
I guess he has advantage. It doesn't matter. All right, take 3. All right, and these guys are gonna shoot their bows at the commander.
Okay.
All right. They miss.
Yep.
All right. Frederick's losing his touch. He's only good for 2 rounds. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So this is the top of round. What round is it? 3?
I don't know. I found some. I found some like Eastern themed slabs. I don't know on our station.
I healed Elijah, then I healed Persistence, and then I did nothing. So this would be the top of round 4.
Top of round 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So Persistence.
All right. Going to with advantage. Well, first I'm going to put a seal on this guy, and then with advantage, I'm going to slash at him with my sword.
This is the commander, right?
Yeah.
Your first attack gets him.
Hey, transfer the seal onto the guy in between me and the horse. So second attack on that guy.
Okay. You cleave through him.
And how's the guy in between the horse and I looking?
He is looking about bloodied.
About bloodied. Okay, I'm gonna burn the seal. So additional 6 damage, and I regain 4. All right, that's me.
Okay. Elijah. This guy is attempting to stab you with his sidearm.
And failing.
Yep.
Unlike him, I'm going to aim when I attack.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit.
Awesome.
For 24 damage. Okay, the commander's dead, so that puts us at Aerith, unless you've got something else you want to do.
No, that's action and bonus. I'm good. I'll hang out.
Okay. Aerith?
Right. Nope. Yep. That's me.
Okay. Alright, so the soldier's turn. Let's see. They have a horse flanking them. Who's more dangerous, the horse or the man flanking with the horse?
Well, Flat hasn't done anything, so they're like, "Who's this thing?"
It's like, what is this? This guy that just kind of showed up. I guess Persistence to just kill their commander, so they're gonna go for him. And miss.
1 hit.
Okay, and then strength saving throw.
Yep.
Do you have advantage?
No, shouldn't be.
Okay, so you're knocked prone then.
Yep.
Alright, so 1 more hit. And then Minx. Bashed. Alright, you are not prone.
Oh.
Hmm?
It followed up by 2 misses.
Okay, and then Aerith.
That last one. If that.
The 20 is for you, yeah.
Just the 20, yeah. Okay, so strength saving throw.
He does that first to see if he knocks you down, which he does.
And now 2 attacks while you're prone.
And that's that first number, right?
Just the first number.
None of those hit.
Well, just the first damage
no, it's
number.
the second number.
Yeah.
One of those hits. I'll take that
Okay.
What? Okay, one of the attacks are with advantage, but you're only taking the first damage number.
Yes.
You know, I knew that. It's past my bedtime. I am dying.
Okay.
I was really upset about this orc.
You took a nap.
I'm dying.
let's see. We've only got a few more turns, and that'll be the end of round 4. So we
Suddenly,
could.
all the archers' missed attacks fall and kill the remaining of our soldiers around us. This is where they're aiming the whole time. We just didn't know it. We mocked them, yet in our hour of need.
That's where they're artisans. You don't understand them.
It's all about interpretation.
So let's see. So the arquebusiers, one of them needs to try and short sword Elijah, and the other one is going to try and shoot Elijah, and miss both times. So that puts us at Minx.
Mm-hmm.
That 20 was the stab, though, right?
The stab, yeah.
Okay, I'll take my reaction.
Okay.
For that stab, I'll take 2 damage.
I'm going to try and mock again.
Okay.
Of course, the damage is low this time, so that means it's probably going to succeed. No, even then.
One of them did.
Ugh.
At least it was the one that did 4. And he is mocked, and I'll remember what that symbol means. And then it is Lord Noctum's turn to command all of his minions.
I got so much commanding to do. But first, I gotta walk over here. Oh, damn it. This is... Oh. I can't help Elijah. I can just help Elijah by standing here. Alright, I'm gonna Green Flame Blade. Again, let's see here. I'm doing it on that guy.
On that guy?
Yeah, because so I can get the advantage.
Okay.
And so that Green Flame Blade can bounce.
Unfortunately, his AC is 18.
Fucking bastard. Alright, well, Green Flame Blades do anything?
Yeah, I think if you miss, nothing happens, yeah.
God damn it, why?
Because it's a cantrip. That's how cantrips work. If you miss or they succeed, their saving throw, nothing happens.
That's outrageous. I'm lodging a complaint. Anyways, I'm gonna do my next attack on my next fucking 50 dudes. Alright. Horse attack. I guess he has advantage.
Jeez.
Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's thorough. I need to go get my license plate number.
Alright, the Slad. Yeah, he's gonna attack. Alright.
Mine.
Where is he? Alright. Pop, pop.
On my shoes.
Fuck, he's not very good at this.
Two
Why did I
misses.
summon him? He's still not doing anything.
He's still
like,
just
I'm
standing
gonna
there. He's still got his sword in his sheath. He's thinking. He's staring real hard.
With fucking bamboos in the background, people's gonna go Guyo! He's still just holding stance. He's a Sigma Slad, dude. He doesn't break stance. Anyways. Where's my skeletons? Alright, these two guys, they're gonna shoot shots at the arquebuster. I guess the one by himself, because they have clear shots.
Okay. One of them was a hit.
Okay. Skeleton is Doug is going to attack the guy he's been attacking. I guess he's got advantage. I gotta remember that. Alright.
With advantage, he will hit.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's me.
Okay. That puts us at the top of round 5. Since we have people who are dying of sleep, I'd say let's go ahead and pause here and continue next week. This is where you guys get your victory surge because the army is starting to retreat.
Very exciting.
I believe this guy also has these guys both have marks on them as well. I don't know if you want
to. Seals, you mean?
Yeah, my seals.
Yeah, I'll put something on them for that.
And do you mind doing a con save with the guy right in front of me that I just hit? See if he's needs a mark as well.
Sure. Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
A lot of marks going on.
I was like, we're to mark people.
I keep track of it in my head, so I don't need to ask Thur to do it, but I'm not gonna remember by next week.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we'll go ahead and pause here and pick this up next week with the victory surge, and then on to the battle with the overall commander.
Is this what the Slad's been waiting for?
I think so.
We'll see.
Oh man.